Harriers to give fire support to the infantry on the ground. The CH-46 is accompanied into action by one of the most famous helicopters of all time, the Bell AH-1 Huey Cobra. This is a dedicated ground attack machine carrying a multi-barrel minigun under the nose, plus unguided rockets or 8 TOW anti-tank missiles. Perhaps the most spectacular machine in the US Marine arsenal, though, is the AV-8B Harrier vertical or short takeoff and landing strike fighter. Nicknamed the Jump Jet, the Harrier, in its latest form, with composite fiber construction and larger wings, can carry bombs, rockets or missiles in close ground support roles, as well as Sidewinder air-to-air missiles for dogfighting. Powered by a vector-thrust Rolls-Royce Pegasus turbofan, the Harrier II has a practical combat radius of about 300 miles with full weapons load, and can fly about 800 knots in its clean configuration. Far faster than the Harrier is the second-class Jaguar supersonic attack fighter bomber, another Anglo-French aeroplane. Like many other weapons, it's having its first real combat experience in the war to expel Saddam Hussein's forces from Kuwait. Just as the Harrier did before, it's proving itself an exceptional. A single-seater, it's powered by 2 augmented turbofans, which give it a top speed in excess of Mach 1, even when loaded with bombs, rockets, air-to-air or air-to-surface missiles, and electronic warfare jamming gear. The pilot's head-up display on the HUD shows him exactly where his target is, and allows him to pinpoint his weapon's delivery accurately. It can carry nearly 5 tons of weapons, including a pair of 30mm cannons. Capable of carrying an even more impressive weapons load is the Panavia Tornado. This is another multinational aircraft developed by Britain, Germany and Italy as an all-purpose strike and air superiority fighter. A swing-wing aircraft with a crew of 2, it can operate by day or night in all weathers. Its enormously powerful turbo-union turbofan engines give it more than 16,000 pounds thrust each for a top speed of over Mach 2 and a typical combat radius of nearly 900 miles. Because such performance burns fuel at a prodigious rate, Tornadoes are equipped for in-flight refueling from Victor K2 tankers. This is something that can also be done by day or by night using radar and passive light intensifiers, allowing the Tornado's virtually unlimited range, or the ability to loiter in a combat zone for several hours at a time. One of the Tornado's principal tasks is runway busting. To do this, the Tornado uses the JP-233 cluster munitions dispenser, twin pods under the fuselage, which disgorge a mixture of parachute-retarded cratering bombs and anti-personnel mines. The typical Tornado mission involves flying at very high speed, only about 50 feet above the ground, frequently skimming through mountain passes to avoid enemy radar detection. This is made possible by a combination of forward-looking and terrain-following radars, which feed the aircraft's computer with the information needed to operate its fly-by-wire controls faster and more accurately than a human pilot could manage. Accuracy is further enhanced in the Gulf by teaming the Tornadoes with Buccaneer S2s. The latter carry laser target designators in their rotating bomb gunners to illuminate targets in the paveway, smart bombs carried underneath the Tornadoes. This system has proved itself incredibly accurate in hitting precise points on bridges or other difficult targets in Iraq and Kuwait. Another aircraft which has leapt into the limelight in the Gulf is the General Dynamics F-16 Fighting Falcon. An aircraft of almost conventional appearance compared with its swing wing and twin-tail companions. The F-16 is a pilot's dream, with the ability to pull 9G in a turn without breaking up, and even 5G with a full weapons load. It only has a single afterburning turbofan engine, but can achieve over Mach 2. A combination of power and agility.
Practicing for bombing missions. When they take on this fall, F-16s are called Killer Bees.
Which has found many customers in Egypt, Israel, and Turkey. The F-16 is a multi-role fighter, meaning it can engage other aircraft in air-to-air combat or attack ground targets with a variety of weapons. The aircraft's canopy gives an unsurpassed view, while at pitch dark the head-up display, coupled with the lantern system, shows the pilot exactly where he is in the sky at all times. The war against Iraq has vividly demonstrated the unique capabilities of the lantern equipment. This is carried in two pods under the aircraft, one navigating with terrain-following radar, and the other pinpointing targets such as tanks with the aircraft's Maverick missiles or laser-guided bombs to destroy. Lantern and other equally sophisticated weapon systems are also used by the McDonnell Douglas F-15. The Eagle has for many years been singled out as the best all-round fighter in the world. This is particularly true since the introduction of the E variant, which is as good in the ground attack role as earlier versions are in dogfighting. Compared with the Falcon, the Eagle is a big aeroplane, over 15 feet longer, 10 feet broader, and weighing nearly twice as much. But it has twin afterburning turbofans that give even higher performance. The original Eagles were single-seaters, but the F-15E carries a crew of two. It has enhanced avionics and weapons control systems, as well as the ability to carry a greater weight and variety of bombs, missiles, and pods. A typical load is 22 Rockeye 1,000-pound iron bombs, which will be delivered with almost predictable accuracy just when the crew will go. Designed as a naval replacement for the F-4 Phantom, which would not cost as much as the F-14 Tomcat, the FA-18 Hornet has become the seagoing equivalent of the Air Force's Fighting Falcon, even though many aircraft are these days land-based. It's the usual modern equivalent of an interceptor and attack fighter, being chosen by the US Marines in preference to the F-16 because of its ability to fire the latest radar-guided air-to-air missiles. The cockpit gives excellent vision, and the pilot's task is made easier by the provision of free multifunction computer visual display units, which replace almost all conventional cockpit dials and instruments. There had been speculation for years about the shape the United States Air Force's new stealth fighter would take, but nobody was really prepared for the unique Lockheed S-117. This futuristic machine was nurtured under conditions of great secrecy at the world-famous Skunk Works in California, is another weapons platform which has leapt into public prominence as a result of the Gulf conflict. Many details are still top secret, but the whole concept was to make the aircraft practically invisible to either radar or infrared detectors. This has been achieved in an aircraft which is actually so aerodynamically unstable that it would be impossible to fly without a computer to make constant, minute corrections to the control surfaces. Hardly any metal is used in its construction, which is almost all of radar-absorbent reinforced carbon fiber and similar materials coated with ferrite paint, while the engine intakes and exhausts are configured to reduce noise and heat output. Strangely, the first Allied aircraft to arrive in Saudi Arabia are not the newest, but the oldest McDonnell Douglas F-4 Phantoms. However, they are the F-4G variant, codenamed Wild Weasel, whose task is to knock out enemy target acquisition, ranging and guidance radars for surface-to-air missiles. The aircraft are equipped to fire both Shrike and Harm anti-radiation missiles. Their crew's mission is the tricky one, because in order to detect the enemy radar sites, they have to switch on their own, making them vulnerable to return fire. Perhaps the one weapon system above all others, which has attracted attention since January 1991, is the Patriot. The Mach 3 missiles have a range of some 40 miles. They're carried in self-propelled launchers, accompanied by a caravan of vehicles carrying their own radars, computers, and electricity generators. In the front line on the ground, the M1A1 Abram main battle tank is well equipped to take on all comers. The first really all-new American tank since the 1940s, it incorporates all the benefits of Chobham-style laminate armor for crew protection. Its punch lies in its 120mm smoothbore gun, which can destroy any known tank at over 3 miles range. While a 1,500 horsepower gas turbine gives it a top speed of 45 miles per hour and the agility to get out of trouble fast. Tanks cannot operate efficiently on their own. They need to be accompanied by infantry. To allow the troops to keep up with the armor, the US Army uses the Bradley Mechanized Combat Vehicle. This comes in two forms, the M2 infantry version and the M3 cavalry variant. And the M1 tank commanders appreciate both. Externally, they appear identical, with a launcher for two TOW anti-tank missiles on the side of the turret. This, as well as the huge 25mm chain gun, also mounted in the turret, can be aimed and fired from within the vehicle without exposing the crew to the enemy or to chemical or biological hazards. The difference between the Bradley M2 and the M3 is that the former carries a squad of infantry, while the latter uses the space for extra TOW missiles. Both vehicles are more mobile than the aging M113 armoured personnel carrier, with a top speed of some 40 miles per hour, while the missile launchers give them great anti-tank capability.
There were clear signs that the Soviet Union was experiencing serious financial problems.
Looking like a light tank, although it's classed as a tracked reconnaissance vehicle, the British Scimitar is smaller, lighter and faster than the M3. Even though it's designed for a similar role, it only carries a 30mm Raven cannon, so it does not have an anti-tank capability, this being reserved for other specialized vehicles, sharing the same basic chassis and hull.
The great increases
at 60 tons, Britain's Challenger main battle tank is 6 tons heavier than the American Abrams. It's therefore slower, its Rolls-Royce diesel engine giving it a top speed of 35 miles per hour. But it has the superb Chobham armour, said to be the equivalent of more than 2 feet of conventional plate. Its main armament is a new high-pressure 120mm rifled gun, which the British Army believes more accurate than the smoothbore weapon on the American tank. As in the Abrams, the gun is fully stabilized with an integrated fire control system, laser rangefinder, and passive light-intensified sights for use at night. The British Warrior mechanized infantry vehicle is a new vehicle designed to replace the old FV-432 armored personnel carrier. It has a crew of 2 plus 8 infantrymen carried in the rear, and is armed with a 30mm cannon and coaxial 7.62mm chain gun in the turret. Weighing 24 tons, it's also powered by a Rolls-Royce diesel engine, which gives a speed of almost 50 miles an hour. Like all modern armoured fighting vehicles, Warrior has full chemical and biological protection. In action, the Warrior will ideally deploy to a hull-down position to allow the infantry to exit through the rear door. British infantry today have as their principal weapon a 5.56mm individual weapon or rifle, and a light support weapon or machine gun of the same caliber. They're also equipped with Milan anti-tank missiles. the light weapon, and 51mm mortars. Impressive fire support for the infantry is provided by the Chieftain AVRE, Armoured Vehicle Royal Engineers, armed with a huge 165mm petard mortar designed to blast bunkers and destroy earthworks.
Every mission is truly.
One of the vehicle's most useful attributes is its ability to tow the giant Viper mine-clearing equipment. This is specially designed to clear paths through minefields. It consists of a segmented plastic hose, 250 yards long, filled with explosive. A cluster of 8 rockets pulls the hose out to cross the minefield, and the explosive is then detonated within the AVRE to clear a path 24 feet wide for the following tanks.
Much money. Peace.
The AVRE can also carry fascines to lay over soft ground or to fill ditches.
In the post-Cold War world, the Iron Curtain has collapsed. In the summer of 1990, Germany is reuniting after decades of separation. The Soviet Union struggles with fledgling.
One of the principal anti-tank weapons in the Gulf is the huge AH-64 Apache attack helicopter. This two-man machine is fitted with a remotely controlled 30mm chain gun in a ventral mounting, for which 1,200 rounds of ammunition are carried. Additional weapons are carried on underwing pylons. These can include free-fight rocket pods or up to 16 Hellfire anti-tank missiles. The Hellfire is a laser-guided missile with greater range than any other similar system, and a 20-pound hollow-charge warhead capable of destroying any known tank. The Apache is designed for nap-of-the-earth operations, and its 2 turboshaft engines give it top speed of 168 miles an hour.
The war left Iraq.
Another potent tank buster is TOW, or Tube-Launched Optically Tracked Wire-Guided Missile. This is used by both US Army and Marine units, and is fitted to helicopters and both armoured and unarmoured vehicles. TOW has a range of some 3 miles and is highly accurate, its 9-pound warhead being capable of defeating most armour. The Gulf conflict has also seen widespread use of remotely piloted vehicles such as the British Army's Midge. These are pilotless photographic reconnaissance machines, quite small and therefore difficult to shoot down.
Within 24 hours.
They either carry television cameras to give live coverage, or, in the case of the Midge, stereoscopic cameras, which can use ordinary or infrared film. When Midge returns from a sortie, the film is quickly removed and rushed to the field laboratory. The minutely overlapping negatives give a detailed 3-dimensional picture of the enemy positions, which can be used to provide targeting for artillery. Conventional artillery support for ground forces is primarily provided by M109A2 self-propelled guns. One of the most important weapons in the Allied arsenal, and used by the British as well as the American Army, this vehicle carries a 155mm howitzer in a lightly armored turret. In action, the rear doors are usually left open, but they can be closed to allow the crew to carry on in a battlefield contaminated by chemical or biological weapons. The howitzer has a range of 15 miles using rocket-assisted projectiles, which can have conventional high-explosive, anti-tank or nuclear warheads. 28 rounds are carried inside the M109 itself, with further ammunition being supplied from field support vehicles. The M109 is powered by a turbocharged diesel engine, giving a speed of 35 miles per hour. Even heavier artillery support comes from M110A2 self-propelled 203mm howitzers. These have a range of over 18 miles, and in addition to a heavy conventional high-explosive shell, can also fire dispensers containing nearly 200 grenades or tactical nuclear rounds.
You begin to see that our presence in some
The Copperhead round is unique in that it is a laser-guided shell fired from a standard N198 towed or N109 tracked howitzer. The projectile has a range of 10 miles. It's a smart shell which hones in on targets, particularly tanks, marked by laser designators of friendly ground forces or aircraft.
The Air Force has spent years building the aircraft capability to support a major...
Another weapon seeing its combat debut with Britain's forces in the Gulf is MLRS, or Multiple Launch Rocket System. This is designed to supplement conventional artillery pieces and is a highly effective area denial weapon. The vehicle has a modified Bradley with an armoured cab at the front, the crew and a swivelling launcher at the rear for 12 solid fuel rockets. These can be launched singly or in ripple salvos to a range of 18 miles to lay down a saturation barrage on enemy troop or vehicle concentrations.
Yeah.
Each rocket contains hollow charge mines, or the new sense and destroy armor warhead.
jij belt in mij, jij smeekt net in mijn laptop.
Designed like Copperhead.
Ik zie je net in mijn scherm staan nou, dus ik bel je maar op. Ik zie je scherm staan, ik heb wat stuur je? Ja, wat stuur je nou?
Right on top of it.
Ja, dat weet ik niet. Het stond in mijn laptop, ik weet het niet. Ik weet niet welke telefoon het is. Ik weet niet waar je belt, weet ik niet. Ik heb mijn laptop. Ja, ik ben er ook 4:15 nou, even een pak koffie nog houden, want ik ben heel lang bij houden. Ik moet muziek hebben houden, ik heb mijn oordop houden.
Sunday, February the 24th, 1991.
The first priority...
The show will away to Iraqi frontline positions for 2 hours in a bombardment 4 times heavier than that which preceded Montgomery's victory at El Alamein, almost exactly 50 years earlier. The bombardment, all along the line between Saudi Arabia, Iraq and Kuwait, is the prelude to Operation Desert Sabre, the long-anticipated ground offensive. The intention is obviously to drive the occupying Iraqi forces out of Kuwait by direct assault.
It became clear that our stealth
To protect the Allied left flank from counterattack, paratroopers of the American 82nd Airborne Division had dropped around the town of Salman, while the tanks of the French 6th Armored Division raced across the desert to close the gap. The French advanced triumphantly, resistance being swiftly overcome in a landscape reminiscent of that of Mars, the Roman god of war. Iraqi tanks are soon burning furiously, and Saddam Hussein's unwilling conscript soldiers seem eager to surrender. Within hours, villages deep inside Iraq are secured. The speed of the Allied advance causes great confusion to the local population. This success is rapidly followed by a leapfrog movement using the helicopters of the 101st Airborne Division to secure a forward airbase near Nasiriyah on the Ravine Freighter.
To the Iraqis, they looked like firefighters had simply
From here, the men and assault helicopters, as well as the missile-carrying Apaches, deployed to create an impassable barrier through which the vaunted Iraqi Republican Party groups in the east of the country will have to fight if they want to escape Baghdad. Now, attention shifts to the Kuwaiti border, where strong American and Arab coalition forces begin their long push to liberate the country so cruelly wrecked by Saddam Hussein. A vital part of the Allied deception plan has been to convince Iraqi intelligence that a major amphibious assault will be launched by the American Marines. Instead, having cleared most of the mines sown during the earlier phase of embargo, the ships stay offshore. The battleships Missouri and Wisconsin, having already done so much with their Tomahawk cruise missiles, now unleash their batteries of 16-inch guns. These pummel army positions in eastern Iraq and Kuwait itself.
400 combat planes.
Even if denied their hope for assault from the sea, the men of the American 1st and 2nd Marine Divisions reaped their fair share of glory in the headlong charge overland to Kuwait. British Jaguars support them from the air. There is sporadic and heavy but largely ineffectual resistance from Iraqi gunners. Most men simply ignore it. Saddam Hussein's killing fields, in which he said Allied forces would burn, proved no obstacle, but the tanks and other armoured fighting vehicles encounter few difficulties. Marine Corps M60s are joined by other troops and tanks from Saudi Arabia and Egypt. A few years ago, it would have seemed an unlikely combination. Today,
Zo, lekker ding houden.
works. Those Iraqi tanks which venture out to engage are soon doped. And again, that multi-launch rocket system comes into its own. Not for nothing, its crews call it the battle winner. Even the tiny Kuwaiti army plays its part, returning joyfully to its home for the first time since August 1990. Kuwaiti Gazelle helicopters armed with anti-tank missiles are brought into play during the fierce battle for Kuwait City Airport. Now, with white tanks secured, is the time for main thrust. It's a massive fingers and thumb hook by the British 1st and the American 1st and 3rd Armoured Divisions, supported by mechanized infantry and yet more helicopters. Those tanks of the 3rd Armoured Division spearhead the assault, charging through Iraqi forces demoralized by the weeks of aerial bombing. They're accompanied by American Bradley and British Warrior infantry combat vehicles. The battle does not stop.
10 seconds. I think that's wedged to the south. 3, 2, 1. We destroyed that
F-15s and British tornadoes.
Here, a helicopter gunship has picked out an Iraqi command post using infrared sights.
The F-111s also go after
Combat engineers cleared paths through the extensive minefields and ramparts. Then, the Allied forces raced forward to exploit the advantage of surprise. When the first line of defense is breached, vast corridors of armored vehicles pour into Kuwait and Iraq.
Once they destroy the planes on the ground,
Within hours, the desert is littered with the burning wrecks of Iraqi T-55 and T-72 tanks. Over 200 are destroyed in a single engagement by the British 1st Armoured Division. As the noose tightens around the 42 Iraqi divisions south of Basra, the initial trickle of prisoners becomes a flood.
By dawn, most of Iraq's military
And as dusk falls, the flags of victory flutter over the desert sands. But grim determination shows on the face of British Commander General Sir Peter de la Villiers as he arrives for a council of war, since the battle is not yet over. As the advance continues, dozens more British Challenger tanks are loaded onto their transporters. They drive north to arrive at reinforcements. For the Iraqi Air Force has been conspicuous by its absence throughout the conflict. After a pause to check their maps, officers return to their vehicles to resume the advance. The British Challenger tanks with their thick armour and heavy firepower overcome everything in their path, supported close ahead by missile-firing Lynx helicopters. Yet more Iraqi tanks are destroyed. There is no hiding place for the Iraqi army, even at night. The ability to fight at night and press home the daylight successes, even in pitch darkness, is one of the principal contributions to the Allied victory. With vehicles and helicopters either fitted with passive light intensifiers or infrared searchlights, and thermal imaging gun sights coupled to laser rangefinders, the Allies have an enormous advantage over their opponents. The tanks continue to press forward under conditions which would have seemed impossible to a Second World War veteran of the desert rats. The constant pressure gives the Iraqis no time to redeploy to face the menace in their rear. As daylight returns, the Challengers, Lynx helicopters and Warrior infantry vehicles of the 4th and 7th Armoured Brigades keep up the momentum, giving the enemy no respite.
The Iraqi tendency to fight, we shot them down. Flash 2! OPEC 2, Flash 2! OPEC 1, 8 days, come on, 5. When they couldn't survive the air,
they started hiding their aircraft in shelters on the
When an
ground.
Iraqi tank does stop to fight, it is speedily dealt with, thanks to the sheer professional skill of the British Army. As resistance crumbled, survivors from over 40 Iraqi divisions are herded into captivity. The logistic problems into the airport. Most resistance teams constantly on the sand are not only tired and scared, but also hungry. The Allied air offensive has wrecked their lines of supply.